Hey everybody, I just wanted to say hello and thank you for watching my video. And for those of you who are joining my challenge, I want to thank you for joining the group of encouragement and uplifting so that everyone can meet their goals. I did want to talk about one of the main reasons why I'm starting the group, and it's so that I can deal with some issues that I have. Not only concerning weight, but the main issue is depression. So I have, for those of you who know me very well, know that I have suffered from severe depression for as long as I can remember, even as a child. So, and it's due to various factors. I think some hereditary, some life experiences, but my depression at times can be extremely debilitating. And when I say debilitating, I mean I cannot get out of the bed. I cannot function. And I don't discuss my depression with a lot of people because in the past, when I've tried to discuss how I feel, the responses I get, are just, to me, ignorance. Not saying ignorance in a negative way, but people just make assumptions that sometimes when a person is depressed, they can just snap out of it. And when I say that that is not the case with me, if you have suffered or been diagnosed with severe depression like I have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just not a matter of just snap out of it and get over it or think about the good things in your life. It is a physical inability to even function. I mean, and I've spent a lot of my life like that. Just for an example, you know how the seasons change and, everybody's excited because springtime brings a certain feeling in the air and, you're glad that the springtime is here. Well, it does absolutely nothing for me. I don't feel anything. I don't feel that joy. I don't feel that excitement. I just don't feel it. And there are times when I have just slept and not get up and do anything, just slept because I cannot describe the feeling. It's like you physically cannot do anything because you are so depressed. I never felt suicidal, and so I'm grateful for that. But those people who have committed suicide, with my experience of depression, I cannot imagine how they feel. So there's very few people that I have encountered that have experienced depression to the extent that I have. But I wanted to use exercise as a way to combat depression because last year I actually started a fitness journey, and I noticed that when I exercised, after I was doing it for a period of time, I felt quote unquote normal. I mean, I felt like a normal person. I hadn't felt like that in a long time. And when I say a normal person, that's how bad the depression is. It's like you don't feel normal. There's something wrong, but it's like it's nothing you can do to treat it. Yes, I was put on Zoloft at one time, but I was up for days, But I found with the exercise that really helped. And when I noticed that I was feeling a whole lot better, I was getting up early in the morning. I was exercising twice a day. I would have everything done for the whole day by 12 noon. And if you are a sufferer from depression, at least severe depression, I'm not just talking about the down in the dumps. You just down in the dumps because something happened. Nothing has to happen for you to be depressed. You are just depressed. So for those of you who have suffered from severe depression, you know what I mean. To get up and just get everything done and still just want to keep going is amazing. And I felt so good. And so I started doing some research when I started realizing that I felt good. And I found that there are doctors who, prescribe exercise to their depression patients, and it has helped. And I actually saw a YouTube video. She's a fitness model, and she was actually in Trey Songz's Ooh Nana video. Her name is Manko Fit. I'm going to put her link in the description box. She talked about her journey to exercise. And the reason why she exercises the way she does is because she suffered from depression. She stumbled across exercise. She realized how it made her feel. So now the main reason that she's exercising is not because she wants to be this sexy fitness model, but she exercises because it keeps her depression in check. So I'm going to put a link to her description box down below. So, this is my way of not only getting physically fit, but mentally fit. And I want to encourage anyone who is suffering from depression, to exercise. Join me on the exercise. I'm going to make some posts about depression. I'm going to be encouraging, and I'm going to be honest, because when I first started exercising last year, sometimes I could only do it for 5 minutes. I just was that depressed. But I was pushing myself just a little bit every day, and eventually I started feeling better. I could get through the exercises. So for those of you who are depressed and want to use exercise or try the exercise thing, it is going to be very challenging at first, because you're going to have to work through some things. But like I said, some days I only lasted 5 minutes. Some days I only lasted 10 minutes. But I made myself get up and push myself as far as I could. And for those of you who have not been depressed and, the type of depression that I'm talking about, you're very blessed that you don't have to live a life dealing with this illness. And I do call it an illness because it's, I don't know what else to call it. It's something that you cannot control. So, if you are suffering from depression, or if you know someone that's suffering from depression and they want to try to exercise and join the challenge group, please invite them. Challenge them. I challenge them to try exercise to deal with it. So I'm going to get back on track. And I'm going to deal with my depression, and I'm going to do it through exercise, and I'm going to keep you all posted. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for joining the challenge, or if you're thinking about it, come on and join. I'll have the Facebook group listed below, and I will see you shortly in another video. Bye.